Geelong as we move into the world of Geelong sport and our very own Mitch Scoop Cleary.
Thanks, Rollo. I'm down here at Simmons Stadium for all the latest with Cats. But first up tonight, we speak to Tyler Stack, who made a sensational debut for Bell Park as they beat Newtown and Chuo on the weekend.
Well, best on ground for Bell Park today, playing his first game. Tyler Stack, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good to be a part of it.
Well, you've come from the VFL like so many of these local footballers. Port Melbourne, what an experience that must be for you.
Yeah, it's great up there. First year at the club and already been introduced to all the boys. They've all been really good to me, so hopefully get a few good years up there, hopefully get a crack at the big time.
Well, did you expect to run over Newtown and Chilwell the way you did today?
We were hoping it, but you never know with these guys. It's always a good clash, these two clubs, especially here. And yeah, it was good to get up, like really good.
Well, we knocked up calling your name, and of course it was inevitable that at some stage of the game they'd say he's getting a stack of the ball, and you did today.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
And, 18 years of age, got a lot of footy ahead of you.
Yeah, definitely. Had a few good junior years down here.
Well, you've been faithful to Bell Park right through as your junior football, so it's only fit and right that you would play for this team.
Yeah, definitely. Always want to come back here when I'm older. Hopefully, don't get a crack at the big time, I'll be back. Certainly, a few good senior games.
Well, the guys on the radio did ask you what it's like playing for a coach like Gary Ayres. He's a bit of a legend, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big name and he brings it. Like he's very intimidating, but you learn a lot off him, so it's good. Learn a lot.
Question I must ask you, as we've had with all the guys this year, when they come back to local football, they say it's tough. You've got to get in there and get that ball for yourself sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's the same level at VFL twos, I think. Like bigger bodies, same pace, so it's the same level, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, that's the impression we're getting, and it's great that you can make that change week after week from local to VFL and get all that experience against those senior players.
Yeah, definitely. It helps with the bigger bodies as well. Like you get used to the contest.
Thanks, Tyler. Now we're out to the Geelong Racing Club for all of the action from Friday's race meeting on the synthetic track.
A balmy afternoon greeted punters here at Geelong last Friday afternoon for a big race meeting on the synthetic. And in the opening event, the punters were a bit concerned when the odds-on favourite Diamond Lady gave the leaders a big start on the home turn. But jockey Glenn Boss wasn't the least bit perturbed, and he rode the race of his life to get the favourite home in the opening event.
Diamond Lady now into the clear and starting to gather momentum strongly. Further back is Stroke of Genius. Cardick Boy led. Harvey the Rabbit on terms. Diamond Lady going after Harvey the Rabbit. Harvey's in front. Diamond Lady's coming hard and fast now. Diamond Lady coming home the better. Takes the lead in the shadows, and Diamond Lady too good for Harvey the Rabbit.
Bossy was in the winner's circle 30 minutes later when a big betting plunge came off on the John Sadler trained galloper Southern Attire, who stormed home to take out race number 2.
Horsepower 1 starting to make up ground. Boss has had to get stuck into Southern Attire at the 200. Horsepower 1 searching up on the fences, joined Southern Attire. Southern Attire and Horsepower 1 fighting it out. Southern Attire in front of Horsepower 1, and the plunge horse is going to go and win at its debut.
Glenn Boss was denied an early treble when Largo de Como refused to go straight. Wouldn't race truly in the home straight, and Major Rock from the Mark Kavanagh stable kicked back and got the money.
Bossy's on one rein, but it's letting go strongly after Major Rock. Largo de Como inside the 200, put its nose in front of Major Rock. Boss is trying hard to straighten Largo de Como up. It won't go straight. It's got its head in front. Major Rock's kicking. Largo de Como and Major Rock came back.
The Alderson trained 4-year-old Captura hadn't been seen at the racetrack for nearly 12 months, but reportedly had been working well on the track at home. The fast pace suited the galloper, and he got home too strongly to land a mini plunge in the final event.
Signal Fire 2 away, Aljandar getting up on the inside. Then came Captura making ground, Red Dress Marley. Here's Signal Fire hitting the front. Captura's the challenger. Captura's going after Signal Fire. Coming home maybe the better is. Takes the lead Captura, and Captura first up too good.
And that's the wrap-up of racing on the synthetic here last Friday. It's on again, of course, this coming Friday. And that's the clear wrap-up of events here at Geelong. Back to you, Mitch.
Thanks, Dunny. Now we speak to Daniel Berg, Anaki's best on ground in their win over Werribee Centrals on Saturday.
An outstanding performance and an outstanding win today. Daniel Berg for the Anarchy Football Club, welcome. Thanks for having me.
Daniel, all of a sudden in recent weeks you've found the ability to kick goals. 21 goals in, 4 weeks and 5 today. Great performance.
Yeah, it's a bit different. Last year I rotated off the bench a lot more and just got more of a spell, but this time my spell's down forward and I'm liking it a lot actually, kicking goals.
Now the game itself, absolutely in control of the game for 3 quarters and looked like how far at 3/4 time. Was it the fact that you guys slowed or did Werribee play so much better in the last quarter?
I think a bit of both. I think Werribee definitely kicked into their next gear. They were awesome. Split the whole second half, and in the last quarter they dug deeper and found something else. And I think we just sort of pretty much didn't match it in that last quarter, and I think it's something we've got to work on.
Scotty McDonald, new coach this year. I know you've played under other coaches out at Anarchy. How's Scotty going? You happy with him, and is he happy with the team's performance?
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach. He lays the law down, and if we don't stick to it, we get put back in line pretty quick. And he's just got a few different things, and it's working, and it's suiting our players and our play style. So,
and the other thing that I'm told that you are supporting him in the fact that guys are getting to training.
Yeah, in recent years it gets cold out at Anarchy and the boys don't show up, but we're getting good numbers and didn't really show in our fitness today, but our fitness has picked up a bit from previous years, so yeah.
Now I know it's only a third of the way through the season, Daniel, but is there any thought at all of finals?
We'd just love that 5th spot, but we're taking 1 week at a time, not getting too far ahead, and as you said, it's a long season, so we'll keep pushing and see how we go.
Thanks, Daniel. And from down here at Simmons Stadium, it's back to you in the studio, Rollo.
Thank you, Mitch. And now for all the weather expected for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days, let's look at the week ahead. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be cloudy with scattered showers and a top of 15. Friday will continue to be cloudy with areas of rain, strong southerly winds and a top of 14. To start off the final weekend in May, Saturday will continue with cloudy conditions, some scattered showers and a top of 15, while Sunday will be cloudy with isolated showers and also a top of 15. Monday will see the cloud continue with a chance of showers during the morning and a top of also 15, while Tuesday will be mostly sunny and a top of, guess what, 15. Today around Geelong and the Surf Coast it was partly cloudy with isolated showers in late afternoon, increasing to the current areas of rain. We reached a top temperature today of 19. And that's the weather outlook for Geelong and the Surf Coast. Thank you for joining us on News Geelong. To our good friend Matho, 96.2, out at the Grovedale Footy Club. Keep up the great work, Matho, and remember, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, enjoy the rest of your evening and a very good night.